ye nante na ye monkomo 30 seconds me kantwam test again situation ma minchirem me na okay na ya agreement afibia obemam 2 cities in the next 3 years until them cast 6 cities and sir afibia no am 2 cities and I was say ken say miniska Ederson tia say miniska inti ma mema 1 city and next year mema 1 city na mom last year no na me 4 cities na count na be 6 cities no and I'm so okay mat and I'm that sorry now so I say there minti me no nya adwuma bio me pesa woko agreement be necessary no way either say them 6 cities ni na be ma me ana so say ebia your initial 2 cities no ubetua basa say that be 1 city na make us I don't know betua the amount me ma simplify ni na dey afa what I say say impo if you are not paying my 6 cities the initial agreement which is the 2 cities give me that 2 cities impo for the 1 year metiase baba smona there be first one na me dey be 1 city now the genesis afako basa a football club if they want to get you out they will get you out on the mouth pressure basa ne very boy me actually about 3 weeks in you. It is a test again di bonia. So sad time na was say babonti. And then and the name person mo pam no makofa asam naba. They want to get the boy out. But test again me I don't understand him. He's the captain of the team. The obey bia wa ya ma Sebastian name bufu no ka set na bench. It will affect your work up. Sometimes he needs to understand some of these things. Almost is and almost is no pa. But as I saw during the bigger picture is that you've cried several years to say man no ya on free club mu on free national team nkwana dem bi da. Wa ba benye bia da. Wo ba ba ya ma oni Barcelona issues. Asan so akwasai no ana. Ba men to am asam no so e. Hwe de tie ne say. Lamine Yamal me am si hei. Won say me supporting the pa me pro Lamine o say clearly as a makoje no ho sika kra na me ye no ho campaign backen me masam aye fita aye tuntumu aye tuntum. If you want to be great you respect greatness. Sa me pese me froko soro a e wo so bia wo soro bia me di boni ni die edema no Lamine Yamal of status of Febano. The fans of Messi, the fans of Ronaldo loved him. Satano, Madrid fans and Hesse of Barcelona. It got to some point in time, Spanish national team. Oh, Benabao, oh man, standing ovation. Oh, Bia Parker, but Nansay, the suit in the bimbi are all yeno. Or generate or tiny at the amount of one, it will affect him.
Why?
Say, on one can say, invite hates or prefer hates at the man home. Now, also, M1. First of all, Ronaldo before the game, every interview, no say a Ballon d'Or or no dear or no Ronaldo's opinion, which I disagree with Ronaldo, but any opinion. As a young farmer, or J Champions League, the same interview on Lamine Yamal abaso. Na Lamine Yamal either say or yes, or no so one here. He should have listened to the whole interview because that interview, Ronaldo can say Lamine Yamal or could have prospect or be a dear dachi young protector no or can Yamal pa bebre for all Lamine Yamal. Na a typical young guy all a mass ya to good as some they say be a Madrid be a bufu in see ye be rag game in the I'm saying what fun why doing that now. Watch this sequence very well. And tell me, say the boy should be very careful. You ever start a game and Obama Ronaldo. Ronaldo extending inside the man Chiano, but Ronaldo estimuye.
Now, Papa, you only have 23 years. Now, Ochana. Women say, they
were for the game. President, in Chiano, dear, sir. Oh, David. Nessa or concentrate to a game no money dear.
The concentration you munasa.
We nyamuna we said I nyamuna we channel. But just that
one mountain bread. Those man
Tio. Yeah. So this happened. Okay, so Ronaldo Muna here Lamine Amani. Okay. Ain't he? This is see what game anymore. Me kwa die ko game anymore bebre. Ye pon game no. Ye pon a game na wie. As I say, Spain for ne be nante Portugal for ne bon sem de ma just like normal obejo medal wo di second na ye ma. Ye bon sem de ama o. Ronaldo so di mu bia all bon sem e de ama Portuguese guys, e de ma the Spanish guys. Inti wola me ama wo dru wa na wo tene won seti ajo ochi ajo Felix. Can't give me the picture I give you before the video. Otene in such a Joe Felix. Can you check Wadarma? Patrick King, Wadarum person may engage you. Okay. Otia Joe Felix, she la me a man anymore, show Ronaldo. Mesa who follow sequence, Mammy Yipa. No, sir, Akurano, he needs to be very careful. Shakura Ketskiti when near the hair.
Now, Ronaldo to call, I don't know. Will be an ethical and in the chicas, I see. On the woman.
Okay, okay, Midasi. Memo video, no. Memo video, no. Memo video, no. Memo video, no. Afi wehu. Inti, Lamine Yamal extended his hand to Chia Joao Felix. And Ronaldo also saw turning in so Chia Lamine Yamal. Canadian President Wadaruma, give me the video. Why not against Chia Lamine Yamal? Now Lamine Yamal with pretending the Nino and South Ronaldo. Come on, you cannot do this. Okay, with all due respect, this guy he needs to be talked to. So, well, like, or ignore Ronaldo, no attending the Chico Chia on Sasao. Okay, I mean, kid. Look, this guy, I love him that much. Me penasa maybe, but he maybe okay kakono or draw hates. Oh, okay. I am on say I didn't hear. Ballon d'Or ne no voters no dodwa bi o wa o ye Ronaldo ni a onhwe ball na ubo no o man time or town Vinicius Junior he got a lot of votes against him because of hate yeah, but he should be very careful. They are tossing blue. Me cry me real feedback hwe say makai kra time na omobeje ye fence Portugal for G trophy no. The entire Spanish team no go nsem de ma Portugal for 90s. Nto no Lamine Yamal here. One bon nsem and of free chain no walking off the pitch. Disrespecting the entire Portuguese team. Meanwhile, bra Barcelona e Madrid J trophy. Madrid fought now up bon nsem de ma mo. And this that's a my me. Ken, me pamucho, let me explain this few one. Ryan check deal no. On sa ne boa for pa. No buana F1, no, it is not because Manchester City negotiated well. Ran checky. Nani agents Fauza la Mari Kylian Mbappe ni mame. Na issues ka crazy exams, agency exams be by. Emma ni mame nechi he had to lay back kakra. And be Musa Sissoko and then manage Usman Dembele and manage Desai Doe mo. Now was so called PAG last year. And actually na Dortmund buy no so onyan ko PAG obeko Dortmund. Okay, so obeko Dortmund could not agree a fee with Olympic Lyon. And the Lyon for na say what? Yeah, ko jiska wo PAG abeti mo amanye also obeko Dortmund for so anye ye dia extend your contract and also on extend it. And the Lyon for if you want extender, yes, so sheba mo atna kire wo mo body bio into the first 4 games in the French League. One more body be no extended 1 year, the 1 year plus extra 1 year say agreement may bo 1 year account. Name me ba as I said mo town at the mommy. You see, I was saying figure Manchester City year less than 22.5 million euros. Now City too desperate because our now copy much now window no close for the Club World Cup. And now my force City more. If City had no Club World Cup, City could have negotiated more or less than 25 million euros. That was the ideal figure. That was so much. Okay. Kakribina main car way into us to say clubs na call club World Cup. No, I understand. Say, Obia so be a friend who a deal in them. That is supposed to be. Na Chelsea, and looks like say Leandro Lapini done. Nanka Chelsea present card they Mike Maignan beko club World Cup in the beginning. I am beginning to feel say AC Milan for it too desperate. AC Milan his cow. So negotiating boy and also say if you are not unable to agree with Chelsea, Nyame aduma January, next signing contract ya Chelsea. Next year na make free. It says AC Milan Jiska. Chelsea knows where AC Milan situation they were. And nothing on this Ikafia Edema AC Milan. AC Milan they need options this year. Option be anyway. They would have to sell Mark Maignan to Chelsea at a cheaper cost.
12 million.
12 million. The ABI, I'm sure Aqua will end up around 15 million.
And a very big deal, very good deal.
Good deal. Good deal. Good deal.
Top goalkeeper.
Good deal. Say who are desperate. I am Yasama here. Tijani Rende City could have got him less than that. But City no pentam. At a player, they are going into a negotiation. Or Rossi, you can imagine Rafael Leao. Bayern Munich first offer should be around 60 million. Rafael Leao, no quality. 60 million Bayern Munich first or the initial figure. I come back and forth. At least which year 70-75, which is much cheaper than his release clause of 150. Until we are desperate, sometimes these things happens.
UEFA Nations League transfers updates. Yedini neba. Kenenra ana Portugal for any Spain about the final UEFA Nations League. Ekoye 2-2 so na was a game they travel ko extra then a remu penalty sir. Said you be any no Spain for ntimi and win sir. A final no omulusu to Portugal 5-3. I mean no say currently Portugal for no maji UEFA Nations League in the issue omuna so. Omuna akwa the only country if it is a UEFA for introduce Nations League, you know, I'm at me again 2 times. Ken, and I'm a person here individual analysis kakra. If it is a Portugal for as a country, omo first international game in 1921. Ebesine. Portugal your mind back in terms of talent, quality wise, omama we are seeing from 1921 omo first international game. Portugal for me who save you. Esane by Rui Costa. Pauleta by Figo Abba. A lot of players, great talent, and a Portugal make me as a Portugal national team. Omujesi. But Nukre won't say. The kind of performance, records are good and achievement of Ronaldo with Portugal national team. No. A bit taking years and Sunday Benya play a of breaking Ronaldo records away with the Portugal national team. And it is one player. Country ni nyina no. Omo football no wasesa Portugal football ni nyina. Nanke enim se Husebio be fa Portugal national team jersey ni say no. Na Portugal fo Husebio su player. And na ye ka Husebia na ya bo Portugal because on na ye the face. Imre be bedru ye ebe ye Figo. Se ubo Portugal no abo Figo. By Ronaldo taking over no, what change to be about Portugal national team as a captain, as the leader. Portugal my successful nyano 3 trophies or met me peja in their history. Nini nano a branch offense Ronaldo the captain national team no. Omo first trophy in 2016 with Euros France. Ronaldo the captain ye and opeja ye. Omo second trophy UEFA Nations League in 2019. Ronaldo the captain team no peja as a and then was a captain omo at the age of 40 years as I'm making sure somebody omo third trophy in their history. So all the 3 titles are Portugal no. There's a certain Cristiano Ronaldo our lift the trophy now. Ocean impact and then bodembo ediama Portugal national team met me at the time of Muji Euros no. Ronaldo goes and the omo could do some pens no. Now we are very instrumental at the time of Muji Euros. Yeah, now Moji UEFA Nations League in 2019. Now Ronaldo performance was so. Now no ya enro mo saji UEFA Nations League check Ronaldo contribution. Unya Ronaldo all to say enkani Ronaldo metiasie. By Ronaldo goes asusu na di o metimi agi trophy. Omuni team e friend say Germany. Yenya Ronaldo go. And em omutimi call final. The same Ronaldo go and enro omutimi take call 2-2. And every single trophy Ronaldo and making sure say we contribute a lot to Portugal national team. We are no free wa. It's a kind of records away with the Portugal national team. The most capped player in the history of Portugal. Player watch Jessia. What matches do pa Ediama Portugal national team? Hey Ronaldo 221. The Obani in Pokrano hey João Moutinho. I don't know 146. In the history of Portugal, player watch Portugal Jessia watch goals Kessie Pano. SIA the same Ronaldo 138 goals for the country. The Obani no hey Pauleta hey 47. And it's about checking Ronaldo individual records away with Portugal national team. Now we start checking the kind of achievement I can. Mimi want to say a bit yes. A better pants and will be Babesha Portugal national team this year. Why the Ronaldo? I know. Say ka goal scoring now. The art of goal scoring. Untimin taken away from Cristiano Ronaldo. I believe there was a why the Portugal mino. Why and why Chibuam and Abroso. He's arguably the best Portugal player ever. I am.
And I just say you know Ronaldo.
Minimum.
Because on a interview say I check again. You have about 4 months ago. So can.
Yeah.
So the greatest of all time.
When they walk.
Who be a football or Uduano.
And only your no
to Portugal.
Say a couple
to say also achieve Abroso.
Yeah.
But don't want to say no FIFA World Cup no. And so on. Someone will say baby original is the greatest of all time.
For Ronaldo, said you go for a target say also the Portugal or lead your mom World Cup, which we a top player behind us a trophy no person soon. But me share Portugal as a country. Football from 1921. Na me be heard Ronaldo aye collectively, individually. I mean, one say wa achieve abroso. It's not about say what the World Cup no. The why with Portugal say simple kwa achieve abroso. Ken young great players are. The Ronaldo aye the among national team no on me be kra. Me je tum say World Cup no the nkofo de betwa ne chidie. By all Portugal as a country, new football bar, and the kind of players are Portugal producer. The Ronaldo achieve with Portugal, okay? To me achieve abroso. So my member na baso at the age of 40 years, unya Ronaldo or bobo to say en kani Ronaldo there. By me want say kakra, you bet my year born national team no year. Then you talk of this boy, Nuno Mendes. Ken Accra this season, you know, or share the reason why in focus or the best left back. On say game nenu na eni wa Accra ne ho because of Lamine Yamal battle no. So na enkomo obi edi ni say Nuno Mendes was stopping Mohamed Salah or a top winger. Was stopping Bukayo Saka. Lamine Yamal no so boti obo matches akese na osia defenders akese or ha omo pa. So Nuno Mendes na best stop Lamine Yamal na nkofo was battle no. And Menbek enya me kra na mebeka enura obi ahwe game bi obi ehu de ekoye ye bo game ni wie no na kra na ye friend say Nuno Mendes no. Wa make sure say was stop Lamine Yamal. And can I be about come and Brant and one year say? Row now coach in the man no otiasie. And as a game near Koswa, ultimate taking effective decision during the process of the game. And it is a player at in Ruase or in the position I say, na game near Kos no make effective decision. A year football ye targets our player and ye say, in terms of positional and tactical awareness, some player no was so. And so what a kinu no Mendes this season on the field or power. So the field no so I won't say or power. Energy, stamina, physicality, technical ability, intelligence, and an and you attack here or you involve, you defend here or you involve. Anytime you about attack, you will influence the attack. And as you defend, you make sure send zone and any position or be control and you training or game against Germany. How will stop your most area and will say influence the attack and in the final against Spain was I the same thing. And what achieve with the club side this season and our national team so was achieve and you want to see a ball final new no in paying force on the play of the tournament of the final and the performance no was through this season. The funny aspect is Ken over 22 years. Nuno Mendes no over 22 years. A child how I bet me I enjoy the football no Ediako. But baby na eye mo kakra na Spain for coach De La Fuente. Ken so one notice here recently the substitutions ni na no e kill Spain for a vibe no. Se Spain is here kinda coach near substitution biana. Spain for no a vibe ne how we control game esesa. Because omo game omo boy in the semi-final. Omo France. Substitution no here no. Na for the Achilles Spain for the game no omo boy na France for take over. And no also the same thing. Na substitution no here no. Esa Achilles Spain for no Portugal for no ba game nim. because me game no initially na Zubimendi, Pedri and Fabian Ruiz in the midfield control fin no and almost special awareness na omo dey torment the Portuguese national team and San Oyazabal no lead the attack and etimi draw with the off-ball movement and sign the off-ball movement no drag Portugal for no creating space over the wide area and they open up the third man combination and it's a share anytime they are not drop in finfia na a creative space at the Nico Williams that was the time and na oha Joao Neves again pano once Joao Neves as a right back by substitution by nano na for the assassin Spain national team no meaning say coach no na or the protective players by De La Fuente recently the substitutions ni no had team my friend say the Spanish national team but you know Portugal deserve a final game and you will be dominating and you will be taking movement and no chances and you call penalties no and Portugal team here into my member my baso can my member about transfers the suma on 10 times wa no more pack there be sena or more train say we in the beba na or my go yes can my member about transfers the suma na kwa kuni bigi so embra in 10 times so Manchester United a center back on say Johnny Evans Efrim Lindelof Efrim and Abrante friend say Martinez Ipre Hano report ban say Manchester United abo remo AS Roma indica Manchester United for air expect so meet me the offer akoma AS Roma yes Roma for no pebe 40 million euros for indica Manchester United interested was our player name Ter Stegen ne Manchester United in common no no cre Manchester monitor the situation of Marc-Andre Ter Stegen Manchester for official bidding call Barcelona. Omone boy in Kasai, but say omo monitor the situation. Rightly as you said, there is a tension between Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen say Hansi Flick ni Deku and Echase. Sebasa for nyini fibo buku nim. Ente between Deku and Hansi Flick the person or no Ter Stegen ni film. And it is a Ter Stegen ni film and the Manchester United for so pe goalkeeper. Omo said that Joe Nanendi. And omo pe Abrante friend say Ter Stegen. But no be dependent on the situation e wo ho na mete se na wo de ni sika ni tudwa ne contract ebe 2028 with Barcelona ni nyina so mu tuani bonuses ni nyina na wo se Barcelona tua 42 million euros every year bi oji 6.3 by the ebe ma akosa 42 ni say next season the salary no ebe increase or increase 2.81 and the last season 2028 ni say increase 6.60 enti o kan nyina bo na Ter Stegen say opening in some person will terminate here. Number say decided say on be manage just 1 year salary no by boy in some terminate here. Opening in Manchester United for a monitor situation. And Manchester and AC Milan. As also says a Mike Menyo kwa on bet ma for branch friend say Ter Stegen. Arsenal Anna Garnacho Dieno. Between Chelsea and Arsenal, Garnacho pe Chelsea. Arsenal for a left winger. Leroy Sani, Rafael Leao, Nico Williams, Mitoma. Aye din so menye mu baako eno na ekọ pejabai o Arsenal transfer meeting as say any other ne enkofa Garnacho because Manchester person omoton but between Arsenal and Chelsea yes say Garnacho a catch and representative say Chelsea no kwa eye most likely so betimenye biabo because competition e wa Arsenal na enkoye easy one Gabriel Martinelli nso wo class but okọ Chelsea at the left wing no obetime rementi Chelsea ana o tusu Donnarumma ne Manchester City in common chassis. Donnarumma Manchester City in common chassis. Joao Paulinho and Manchester United. Se Casemiro free Manchester for decide so on beko Bayern. Joao Paulinho.
Ya Paulinho ometon. Bayern meton.
Oko Bayern enfa. And prepare nti Manchester say e subject to se Casemiro free bobu ko nim ti Paulinho. Me na o ka say Darwin Núñez e di okay ama Hilal no. Yes, wajia tumoyi open. Onso mo Paris delegation mienu ambebo mo di no. Na eye Abrante friend say eye Jokares. Ana eye Darwin Núñez no mope. Ba Jokares nso on person obekọ Saudi. Akwa akoye Darwin Núñez nti de eba no. Slot eye coach edema Liverpool. Waka che Liverpool mpenyin for say omonko Germany say Angelo Stella. Omonko fa nembra.
Okay.
Sam Midfielder na Jabi Alonso ne Tony Cruz say Real Madrid for Nkofa say Real Madrid interest no kofom. Liverpool head coach Slot or say Nkofa Angelo Stella and
Nabokodi.
Ya me adom bibia e kama. Manchester United. Ye nyanto bia.
Nti mo cheche
Kunya.
Montobia, Sekunya.
Sekunya deno. Ah yes.
Kunya.
Yeah.
And about Kune.
Bakobe Imbomu Omuguso.
Muguso. Two women never boy. Kunya Buemo.
Aye.
Now when baby. So you carry us over.
There's nothing concrete.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Guso aye.
How much is saying?
Illegal.
Near 15 and 16.
Consistent.
The bright and we too.
Aye.
That's a situation now, but for the teacher to play.
Abanasa.
You know,
Kinam, my main chance here from Nations League in the Kakebi. Portugal coach. Young country and say, Ura game one. Obiaji tum say, oh, tactics out person. But you look at the opponent, now what deploy whole tactics. It will be respected the strength of the opponent. No one quite have first one meet the opponent and now they are power results. He's been making mistakes continuously. And some mistake in our side CBM. Can me say mentia here ebe pemene. The entire award Jao nervous. Now be decided to remember the right back position. O ma player no first one man so. O ti player na ho den so. O ma niema nko kan fa ma player no. Game na ye hwe no ano. Jao never had the lowest rating in game anymore. Not because he's a bad player, but because a certain coach, Roberto Martinez, he decided so be using in an unfavorable position. I'm a near man and from my player. Hey, Bia, I didn't see how you see player no the right back position and they say, Ober person Ober born as an inverted right fullback. So Portugal air attack here, Ober joining the midfield. No one that kind of performance. I won't think you on my own say Oma. No crack. But so I go Spain. I was so who's a team now. Over concede possession to the team. Who concede possession to the team? Inverted fullback now, but so using no end team mem because pressure about also on team member joining the midfield. It's in the first place. He had it wrong, and this is not the first time he's doing this. It's also money in the casa. Debbie is fortunate as a Saudi and here. Changes obey in the second half. Now it's a sun game, and so the amano. But so what Jao Neves now with Vitinha. Our mummy no abo. About 1 year at their club level. You are fortunate when you search 2 players. Team one the national team side. Just to use them. Never Bruno Fernandes, Gino Money, Nenya results. And also so I have a problem with my coach. Ken, Nipa Bako ame born about so pa. Hey, goalkeeper Diogo Costa. We've been talking about goalkeepers and your performances for their teams. Seriously speaking. Ubenya Thibaut Courtois Obo Real Madrid. Ama Madrid at the Champions League. Because Obeya consistent with his performance. E could do finals. Why they are going to need him most? Obe back to the party. No be saves. At the trophy ne dia matimo. Nanse ya ye din komo Paris Saint-Germain. Donnarumma de bem. Liverpool were Champions League at the point. Omu goalkeeper. And so at the bem. And the goalkeepers actually say omu ya one key aspect of football team. The performance ko ya nema kon kind of matimo. And now one of the reasons Inter Portugal team for a trophy was because of Omu goalkeeper Diogo Costa. During the game, or your 4 crucial saves. And yeah, no at the time, Escobar game him that's world class save from the goalkeeper. Around the 75th minute. At the point, Ananka Sabo ni Tomua, Portugal team to us on him, no one can trophy. He had to be at the party, nobody making sure to obey that save, no one keep it in the game. It drew penalties. No assign watch a penalty in the back. Eventually, I know the names of Portugal and to go a trophy in the Nations League. Can we that 10 matches and the Diama Portugal? Why 32 saves? On the goalkeeper or yes second with the most saves in the Nations League anymore. It has been consistent with the performance and then at the finals and so what so he's going to be there to help his team get the trophy. There are 4 line players or Mushe goals any idea. But on also so that Juma on the department as a goalkeeper, he did it to perfection. Remember goalkeeper Nabaso, he did very well to help Portugal win the trophy. Ken, now we talk about Manchester United signings. Now, team back on so you say so my link to a lot of players but the young who play on my tunnel, Arsenal. And a bit of a worry at the moment because Arsenal in the past, one coach, they be a kasi a linky players man, but who will be over top? A coach a friend is Arsene Wenger. Almost every player or quality was to be has been linked to Arsene Wenger before. It will be Arsene Wenger say, a kaka craving go to play as MSC.
Arsene Wenger say Ekaka Kevin go to Declan Rice. Arsene Wenger say Ekaka Kevin go a lot of players. But ebe wi ase no. Sa deal no entimi go through. The entire me this anko mo we nyina e Martin Zubimendi. And obi a hwe Nations League finals ni bibia no. And Zubimendi performance. The kind of calmness and all the back spin in Finfio. The distributions in Finfio. Time man was also surge forward. Economy for the Spanish national team as a defensive midfielder. He knows how to move forward and how to stay back. Ultimately sense danger. And we say, boy, we are able to be the problem about. So I don't have to step from my mid defensive zone and answer my line. A branch any performance there was proper. It was rumored say Arsenal yan in a way. Because I thought a real be a branch any journey Arsenal Bobo. And Nuninti. Now yet they so may extend the Thomas Day party contract. Can you say I'm no say party contract about who at the end of this month? There have been nothing concrete from the part of Arsenal. Zubimendi so many need komo. Anka branch any ya joining Arsenal Bobo no. And I said the news was joining Arsenal Bobo na we are not. You see after the Nations League finals. Call a free Real Madrid. Akwa kopie mu abrante na so ye. Call ne call ye no. Ama abrante na dwene aye ne ntanta. Se sia wo se won join Arsenal. And also onko join Real Madrid. So na Madrid dey play ade, especially in the transfer window. Madrid aye na dwene so be beefy up the squad. Can Madrid that's so chen. That is number 1. Number 2, Madrid has a coach who prove it. So betimi agibibi. Per the oye wo Bundesliga nim no. Arsenal on the other part. Any sanya man you know when you compared to Real Madrid. It is obey deals, sir. You have to be quick on those deals. And nim common and kind fan to some will try time say no akwa the obey. Say Arsenal approach a branch and them. And all the pen see paper so and no we bibia. Menya sure think Real Madrid in Pobe hand also offer fun. No place here call to the player. But as we speak, Mikel Arteta, I'm a sa kwina baba beda ho. A branch any few say joining Real Madrid, every man a bigger platform. One is a Spanish. Number 2, Real Madrid are getting closer to winning trophies. Every man more you do than Arsenal Bobo no. Madrid chance who coach or you proven winner. And there are certain coaches I call them the magnetic coaches. Of for North Real. Sebrana yenye juma. Ebi ene onye project and said yes equal. But you get that kind of trust in the coach because of the wire pain. Ateta nyesa coaches ni bi. If the Arsenal will deals be on mobile, they have to make sure somebody quick on those deals because season now ye baba be no. Akasifo be a beefy up in the squad into the season. And I believe say we be ya disua dey with the man Mikel Arteta and in the Mrantie no. Now going into the season, on make sure the deals don't be no on be quick on that. Now enkonko hwere omo ti say Zubimendi dey no.
Now Zubimendi no want to come up again.
Ken highly possible. Because Abrantie no see aye kasa dey. O hwe Real Madrid now here Arsenal. Let's be honest. I mean disrespect Arsenal. But team Ben be man say trophies never money more you do as a player.
The ball no one is saying
Of course. Nejuma as a defensive midfielder. The necessary how to link up between the defense and then the attacking line. He was doing it very well. And I was very much impressed with the performance. And no na Real Madrid interest na say sorry no because omo feel so omo be nya Abrantie no. E wo omo team ni mfimfin no. And Madrid a trophy winning team. Now the coach so a proven coach. And our back compared to Arteta there. Of you say Madrid never getting closer to winning trophies. And a Spanish player, a Real Madrid a friend, any Arsenal. When you debatable, a better thing the Arsenal.
One
can I me and come call Real Madrid straight?
Arsenal one Madrid.
Straight. Me home you know.
Yeah me.
Me home you know.
Sir Madrid a power Arsenal. Why me
home you know.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay. But Sibigi.